What if you had a friend who died without knowing Jesus as their personal Savior? What if he or she went to hell? What if one day you received a letter in the mail from beyond? A letter from hell? A letter from your friend in the flames of eternal torment. The following is a dramatic presentation. It was written by a fictitious high school student named Jennifer to a friend named Zoe. Although Zoe had every opportunity to tell Jennifer about Jesus, she didn't. They were best friends. They played soccer together. They went to classes together. They partied together. They shared their lives with each other. But there was one thing Zoe held back from Jennifer: her personal relationship with Jesus Christ. The rest of the story is simple and sad. A few too many beers, a tragic drive home, a crash, a death, a funeral, a letter. Here is that letter in its entirety, a letter from hell.
Dear Zoe, I died today. It's a whole lot different than I expected. I mean, I always thought that dying would bring me to a world that was foggy and hazy, but this place is crystal clear. It's even more real than my life on Earth. I can think, I can talk, I can even feel. Right after the wreck, I could feel my spirit leaving my body. It was the weirdest thing, Zoe. I thought I heard you screaming out to me. I must have been just imagining things. At first, I was just standing in line, getting registered, I guess. People in the line were being taken to one of two places, and I started to get nervous. When it was my turn, they asked me for my name, and began to look in this thing they called the Book of Life. I guess they couldn't find it, though, because this dark angel standing next to me grabbed me by the arm and started dragging me away. I was terrified. I had no idea what was going on. I asked the angel where he was taking me, but he didn't answer. So I asked him again. Finally, he told me that only those whose names were written in the Book of Life could enter into heaven. The rest would be condemned to hell forever. Zoe, I was so scared. The angel threw me into some kind of holding cell where I've been sitting and thinking for a long time. But you want to know what I've been thinking about? I've been thinking about you, Zoe. Zoe, you're a Christian. You told me so yourself. I mean, we talked about it 3 different times today. Kelly brought it up and you laughed it off. Coach Adams brought it up and you changed the subject. I mean, it came up right before the wreck. The question that I can't get out of my mind is, why haven't you ever told me about how to become a Christian? I mean, you say you're my friend, Zoe, but if you were, you would have told me about Jesus and told me about how to escape this terrible place that I'm headed for. I can feel my heart pounding in my chest. The angels who have been chosen to cast me into hell are coming for me. I can hear their footsteps. I've heard of this hell, Zoe. They call it the lake of fire. I can't stand it. I'm terrified. The angels are at the door. No, they're coming in, and they're pointing at me. They're grabbing me and carrying me out of the room. I can already smell the burning sulfur and brimstone. I can see the edge of the cliff where hell burns. This is it. There's no hope for me, Zoe. I'm coming closer. I'm so afraid my heart is going to burst. They're holding me over the flames. I'm dead forever. This is it, Zoe. They're throwing me in fire. Pain. Hell. Why didn't you ever tell me about Jesus? Signed, your friend, Jennifer. P.S. Wish you were here.